philosophy behind what you guys are doing. Could somebody tell me just sort of the nuts and bolts of what physically you're actually doing? For anybody who doesn't know that you're sitting in his office.
Well, we came to the governor's office to talk to him. We wanted to talk to him, and he really did come through his office. They changed his schedule and came through his office, and he gave us about 20 minutes of his time, but we weren't really satisfied with the answers, and we didn't feel like we got to have a conversation. It was more or less talking at each other, as Wendell said. And we're sitting here because we want the governor to have a conversation with us. And it's very important for him to hear the stories of the people's lives that's being affected in Appalachia today.
So you're sitting in the governor's office?
We're in the lobby of the governor's office, yes.
And how long have you been sitting there?
We've been sitting here since 10 o'clock on Friday morning.
So,
We're getting used to it, and we really like it. We're all going to run for governor now because we like sleeping on the floor in the governor's office.
Yeah, and you know what? None of us has ever lived in such a big house.
Marvin, you know.
Yeah, I mean we have a dining room out in the hallway, and you know, so we've made the best out of the situation, and.
But if you get to be governor, you're going to turn off the lights at night.
Oh yes, because they do not turn off not one light in this entire building all night long. Some of the offices the lights are off, but some of the offices the lights are still on. But up and down every hallway, every single light is still burning. You know what? We could save some money on the budget if we would just turn out some lights.
awesome. Thanks, you guys.
Hello, David.
Hello, Wendell.
How are you doing this morning?
Good. I hope you are in need of cinnamon rolls.
Oh.
Are you the only people here?
You come in there before they get cold.
Thank you.
How are you? Good.
This is
Good to see you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm Chad Berry.
Hey, Chad.
Nice to see you.
Stanley
Sturgill.
Hey, Stanley. David Budd.
Teri Blanton,
Good to meet you.
good to meet you.
And what about Martin Budd? Where is he?
He's in there.
Yeah. I want to meet you.
Are you in charge of him?
I'm going to be once I
Just knock on those doors and tell them to.
How many people are in here?
16.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Yeah.
Everybody may get two then.
Well, thank you. Well, I think it's the other one. They'll have to let you, they won't let you have cigars there.
As a formality, should I just ask that it's okay to use this on?
Yeah, we have permission to post this within an hour on Huffington Post in the world.
You have my permission to post this anywhere you'd like to post it.
Everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
You definitely have my permission.
All right.
Yes, sir, my permission you have.
May the good Lord take a liking to you both.
I hope your Valentines come out to meet you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just want you to know that, you know, this is, we're calling ourselves Kentucky Rising.
Right.
You know, we just all met as Central Appalachians in Washington, D.C. for Appalachia Rising. And this is Kentucky Rising. And so just like the question was asked before, will the other states do it? I'm sure they will. And this is not the beginning, and this is not the end.
Right.
So.
Tell Jack he can address me henceforth at the governor's office. I'd like to say one last thing.
Certainly.
I hope that this nation, people have to realize from New York to California that, we're right now at the verge of losing most of our mountaintops, most of our water. And I don't know what we're going to do once we lose that. It's just something that's going to have to be stopped. And to me, no matter what it takes, we've got to work together, or try to work together, to get it stopped. And I'd also like to say that all these legislators, these coal operators, they need to get on the ball, and they need to pass this law about the pattern of violations for these coal mines. That's something that's just going to have to be done. We can't afford to continue to have these poor old coal miners killed. maimed and injured. It's gotta be done, because we're gonna have to have the coal, there's no doubt about that. I'm not against coal mining, but I am definitely against surface mining. And, we've gotta take care of these coal miners. The 1977 Coal Mine Act states that the coal miner is our nation's most precious resource. And I think